Okay, Longfei, let's get started. You have the co-host right, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Hmm, okay,
Our class today is going to focus on the city life, city comparison, and there are going to be some of, a review first from lesson lesson 15, and then we are going to dive into the new content.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay.
we can see your screen. Very good, Longfei.
Okay. Today we're gonna be talking about 中国城市的对比, which is comparing cities in China. Okay, so here are our review sentences from last time. So, I guess Paulina, you're our only student, so you can just repeat after me. First one
Oh,
is
we have a few new students just joined us. Yeah, Carol and Edward, we just got started, so no worry. Please follow along with Longfei, and we are in um a new class 16. All right, and this is city comparison, 城市比较. Go ahead, 龙飞。
okay. 我住在北京。我住
我住在北
我
京。
住在北京。
Very
Nice.
nice.
That means I live in Beijing. Next one. 城市很大，也很热闹。
城市很大，也很热闹. Yeah. Turn on your mic and speak up. Thank you.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Please repeat after me. 城市很大，也很热闹。
城市
城市很大，也很热
热
闹。
闹. Very good.
Nice. That means the city is big and lively. Okay, next one. 交通很方便，但是有时候会堵车。
交
交通
通
很方
方
便，
便，
但
是
是
有
有
时
时
候
候
会
会
堵车.
堵车。
Nice. That means transportation is convenient, but sometimes there are traffic jams. Okay, next one. 城市里有很多商店和餐厅。
城市里
城
有
市里
很多
有很多商店和餐厅。
Nice. That means there are many shops and restaurants in the city. Next one. 你喜欢城市生活吗？
你喜欢
你喜欢城
城
市
生活
生
吗?
活吗？
That means, do you like city life? Okay, next one. 我比较喜欢安静的地方。
我比较
我
喜
比较
欢
喜欢安静
静
的
的
地
地
方。
That means I prefer quiet places. Next one. 农村生活很不一样。
农村生
农村
活
生活很
很
不一样。
不一样. Good job.
That means life in the countryside is very different. Okay, next one. 我周末喜欢去 公园。
我周
我
末
周末喜
去
欢
公园。
去公园。
That means I like to go to the park on the weekends. Next one. 城市里有很多文化活动。
市
城市
里
里有很
很
多
多文化
活动。
There are many cultural activities in the city. Okay, last one. 你住的城市怎么样？
你住的城市怎么样？
Okay. That means how is the city you live in? Okay. That was the review sentences. Now we're gonna get the new vocabulary. So yeah, here are some major cities in China. First, we have Beijing. Beijing is the capital. And then Shanghai. And then Xi'an. Yeah. So here are some. Wait. Let's
Over
if you guys want to try pronouncing these cities. So first one's Beijing.
北京、
Shanghai
上海、
and Xi'an.
西安、
西安、西安、
Nice. Okay. The first one says 北方/南方, which means north/south. So
北方、北方、
北方 and then 南方.
南方、
Nice. The next one says 城市 or 地方.
城市、地方、
Very good.
That means city or place. And then the last one says 建筑 or 特色.
建筑、特色。
That means architecture or features. Nice. Okay, 3 more. The first one says 现代古老.
现代、
现代、古老。
That means modern and ancient. Next one. 温暖冷. 温暖冷.
Yeah, for the students, please turn on your mic and follow along. Thank you. Okay.
I'll just read it one more time. 温暖 and 冷
温暖、冷。
means warm and cold. Next one. 方便辣.
方便、方便。
Means convenient and spicy. Okay. 语法重点, which is our grammar focus. So the first one is 比. So this is, you use this word when you're making a comparison. Second one is 比较. 比较 it's very different from the first one, so don't get confused. 比较 is like it's an adjective. It's kind of like an adjective, and it means relatively or quite. And 更is like also an adjective, and it's more than 比较. It means even more. So yeah, here's like example sentence using 比. So 比 is like a comparison. So let's say you're comparing Beijing and Shanghai. So you would say 北京比 Shanghai 大. So that would mean Beijing is bigger than Shanghai.
北京比上海大。
Okay. Next one, we're using 比较. So this one says 上海比较现代. So 比较 means quite or relatively. So this would mean Shanghai is more modern or it's quite modern. So again, 上海比较现代.
Very good. 上海比较现代。Very nice. Yeah, for the students, I'm glad that you're here, and please turn on your mic and follow along. Thank you.
Next one. This one uses 更. 更 means more. So 我觉得上海更方便.
我觉得上海更方便。
Very good. 我觉得上海更方便. I think Shanghai is more convenient.
Yep. And then, okay, this one talks about Xi'an, which is another major city. So 西安比上海古老.
西安比上海古老。
Nice. That means Xi'an is more ancient than Shanghai. There's a fun fact on the bottom. It's smaller. It says 西安是著名的古都, which is it's a famous ancient capital city. So, yeah.
Yeah, just wants to follow what Tianze just introduced. So we have 3 cities introduced in this class: Beijing, Shanghai, Xi'an. Beijing, as everybody know, it is the capital city for China, and in comparison is Washington D.C. here. For Shanghai, it is the main it's like a commercial and capital exchange sort of a place, and it is more like New York in a sense. And Xi'an is the Asian capital back thousands of years ago. That's where China used to have Xi'an as its capital, and in comparison, is Philadelphia. In U.S. And Philadelphia was the first capital city, and then it moves to D.C., Washington D.C. So just want to give you some reference point. All right, Tianzi, continue.
老师，我是龙飞，不是天泽。
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so next one. So we'll talk about, they will compare, the first one compares the 南方 and wait, what is this? Oh, 南北齐. Okay. So the first one says 南方城市比较温暖。
城市比较温暖。
南方
南方城市比较
城市
温暖。
比较温暖，
Nice.
比较温暖。
That means southern cities are warmer. Okay, next one. 北方冬天很冷。
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 That means winter in the north is very cold. So yeah, 南方 is hotter than the 北方. Yep. Okay, next one. 四川菜比较辣。
比较辣。
Okay. 四川菜比较辣. That means Sichuan cuisine is spicier. Or it's pretty spicy. Yep. Next one. 北京有很多历史建筑。
北京
北
有
京有很多历
历
史
史
建
建
筑。
筑。Very good, very good. Yeah, the 历史 is a historical building. Yeah.
Yep. Beijing has many historical buildings. 历史建筑 means historical buildings. Next one. 8 is 你喜欢哪个城市？你喜欢哪个城市？
你喜欢哪个城市？
你喜欢哪个城市？
That means which city do you like? Okay. And number 9 is 每个城市都有自己的特色。
是都有自己的特色。
Nice. That means every city has its own characteristics. Number 10, it says 我想去不同的城市旅行。
我想去不同的城市旅行。
Nice. That was good. That means I want to travel to different cities. Okay, so here are the dialogues. So the topic is 北京还是西安? So person A asks person B, 你喜欢北京还是西安? So this person A is oh yeah, wait, let me read it. 你喜欢北京还是西安? That means do you like Beijing more or Xi'an more? And then person B says 我更喜欢西安，因为它更古老。
我更喜欢西安，因为它更古 古老，
古
古老，
老, yeah. That means person B likes Xi'an more because it is more old and has more history. Okay. Another dialogue. This one has a topic of 方便的生活. So,
方便的生活。
yeah. Person A says or asks, 上海是不是比北京现代？
上海是不是
上海是
北京现代？
So person A asks,
No.
do you think Shanghai is more modern than Beijing? And then person B says, 我觉得上海更现代，生活也比较方便。
我觉
我
得
觉得上海更现代，生活也比较方便。
Yeah, so person B says, I think Shanghai is more modern and life is more it's more better. It's just better. Yeah. Okay. Cultural note. So, zoom in. 多元化的中国城市。I mean, okay.
多元化的中国城市。
So 北方与南方, this is comparing the north and south. So yeah, there's a big difference in climate between 北方 and 南方, and it affects their eating habits. So they eat different foods. And then 历史与现代, which is the comparison between history and modern times. So some historical like structures like still exists, and they sit like ancient brick walls often sit along tech hubs. Yep, that's our cultural note. Okay. Here's our summary table. So here's our four main 城市 or cities that we covered. So 北京、上海、西安、四川。Here are some facts about each city. So Beijing is a cultural center and it's large scale. Shanghai is a modern financial hub. Xi'an is ancient historic capital. And Sichuan has spicy cuisines. Some key terms for each city. For Beijing, it's 历史建筑. For Shanghai, it's 现代 or 方便.
现代方便。
Xi'an, it's 古老. And for Sichuan, it's 比较辣. And that's it. that's it for our lesson.
All right. Thank you, Lu Fei. Give me a second and let me share a little clip that I found. I think it is going to be a little helpful for people to visualize what does some of the major city looks like or the cultural lives there. Give me a second. Okay, here we go.
Before pests move in, we move in. Ehrlich Pest Control.
Do you like coffee?
Yes, I like.
Do you mean yes, I do?
Yes, I do. Sorry.
If the
中国，您最想去哪玩？请关注我，带您看遍中国。今天带您走进西安，千年的古都皇城是怎样的？在华夏5000年的历史长河中，最耀眼的一定是西安。西安是一座闪耀着光芒的文化之宝，这座曾是13个王朝的都城。到底是什么样的魅力让人们心驰神往？下面就来游览这座城市的10个好玩地方。一、秦始皇兵马俑博物馆。兵马俑博物馆内陈列着数千个真实的兵马俑，大量的车马、武器等陪葬品，构成了一个震撼人心的古代军事阵容。站在兵马俑面前，仿佛能感受到古代的呼吸，庄严肃穆的氛围令人肃然起敬。每一个兵马俑都栩栩如生，他们身姿各异，拿着装备，神情肃穆。无论是将领、士兵还是马匹，每一个细节都给人一种强烈的历史感受。这些兵马俑代表着秦朝雄狮的壮丽与辉煌。秦始皇兵马俑是中华民族的骄傲，也是人类文明的瑰宝。他们以独特的方式讲述了一个辉煌而悠久的故事，让人们铭记并传承着这份珍贵的历史遗产。2、大雁塔。在古都西安，有一座历经千年的文化瑰宝，它就是大雁塔。塔身高达64米，共有13层。从古老的青砖与奇石铸就的塔身，流露出岁月的沧桑。大雁塔矗立在这座千年古城中心，见证着西安的历史变迁。登上大雁塔，放眼望去，整个古城的美景尽收眼底。远处城墙巍峨挺拔，仿佛守护着千年记忆；近处繁华街道流转着悠久的历史，将你带回唐朝的繁华盛世。步入大雁塔内部，仿佛穿越时空，来到了一个沉浸在宁静与庄严中的圣地。殿内香烟袅袅，洗涤了繁杂的心念，让人心生敬畏。3、西安古城墙。迎着时光的钟声，踏入千年的古城墙，仿佛穿越时空的隧道，漫步在历史的长廊。这条总围长13.74公里的城墙，安定门、永宁门、北安远门、长乐门，大大小小、规格不一的城门绕着这座西安古城。沧桑的石砖见证了岁月的风霜，每一块砖、每一寸墙都蕴含着古代智慧的结晶。砖与砖之间浑然天成，宛如一幅韵律悠扬的画卷，让人心生敬畏。登上古城墙，眼前高楼林立的现代城市与古老的城墙交相辉映，时光在这里交错交融，历史与现实相互碰撞。古城墙是历史的见证，也是人们梦回古代的摇篮。穿梭其间，忘却尘世的喧嚣，仿佛回到了古代的盛世。夜幕降临，古城墙绽放着美丽的灯光，熠熠生辉的灯光给这座城市注入了新的生机，让夜晚的古城墙焕发出绚丽多彩的光芒。4、大唐不夜城。在这里，你可以感受到大唐文化的辉煌，领略到唐代文化的精髓。当夜幕降临，大唐不夜城才展现出它真正独特的魅力。夜晚的大唐不夜城灯火通明，繁华热闹，灯光照亮了整个城市。漫步在灯火辉煌的街道上，身着古装的人们在这里穿行，街头巷尾表演着各种传统的唐代文艺节目，让人仿佛置身于唐朝的盛世之中。在这里，你可以品尝到各种特色美食， 买到各种具有唐代特色的工艺品。在大唐皇宫广场上，精彩的大型歌舞表演、华美的舞蹈、激情的歌声、绚丽的服饰，让你仿佛置身于唐朝的宫廷之中，在欢乐的氛围中度过一个愉快的夜晚。5. 钟鼓楼，又称钟鼓楼城楼，位于西安市中心，是一座古老而雄伟的建筑，钟楼高36米。
Okay, we're gonna stop here, and I know it's actually there's quite a lot for this video. But anyway, I just want to give you a little flavor. What are the cities we have talked about, and what does it mean? You know, the as the importance, as the significance, in history of some of these major cities, and we will going to get into the break room, and today's goal, we are going to focus on some of the key phrases that we have learned from this class and also the past class. Now, I have a couple questions, from the students. I just want to let you know, I know you are interested to learn in Chinese and interested to go to China and pay a visit. And some of you wants to see if any colleges has scholarship. The answer is very likely. And as a matter of fact, I know, quite a few the China colleges nowadays wants to recruit foreign students and encourage people from all over the world to travel to China. Capanova, at this point, we do not have any so-called sponsorship or correlation with any particular Chinese school at this point. However, what we could potentially help is you can, while you're applying for any scholarship or you are trying to get any tourist applications, we can offer you recommendation letters. If you have any needs and say, hey, Teacher Joe, I'm going to Tsinghua University. Can you write me a recommendation letter? Depends on how well you're participating in our class. We can certainly say, Isaac and also Paulina, and are one of our top students who are truly demonstrated passion in learning Chinese, and you have completed our courses. And so, again, we can write some, really supportive recommendation letters for you if needed. Feel free to reach out to me, and I will do whatever I can to support you. But as we move along into next year, let's take a look together. How are we going to develop this class more effectively? I know at least more than half our students are actually from Africa, and this is sort of like carried from our program from back in 2022, and we're going to see, if we need to focus some more on the the job related information that's needed to support our tour guides in Africa, or you wants to develop more vocabularies and skills, conversation skills, as not specifically job related. We're going to take a close look next year. So anyway, without any further ado, let's you know what how about we change a little bit, because we only have roughly about 15 minutes left, and I am going to help Tianze with the breakout room. Instead of breakout room, I am going to lead and we are going over some of the key phrases one more time from what we learned. And again, all students, you have a specific agenda that you need to achieve by the end of this class. You can all see my screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Carol, Paulina, and let me see who else is here. I know Isaac is here. Elizabeth, glad to have you here. And Odin. All right, beautiful. All right, everyone, again, just follow me. And we have learned 3 key cities. Beijing. Everybody follow along.
Beijing.
Beijing.
Very good. Again, remember that's the capital. That's the capital of China. Shanghai. Shanghai. Very nice. Again, this is the major commercial city, and it is kind of relevant to New York in a sense. All right, Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Very good. Xi'an.
Xi'an.
That's the Asian capital. Again, relevant, kind of like a Philadelphia, in the US. All right. Now we're gonna get to some of the other phrases. 北方.
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 北方 is like the northern part. Okay, northern 北方. 南方.
南方.
南方, that's the southern part. Very good. 城市.
城市.
Very good. That's a city. That's a city. 地方.
地方.
地方. Very good. All right. The difference between 城市, 地方. Sometimes people say, 地方 is not something very specific. Let's, for instance, where did you travel in China? 你去了哪些地方? Where did you visit? It is kind of like not really specific. And then if you say I went to some major cities are like Shanghai. All right. So again, that's where you use the difference. Big 那个 city is 城市。建筑。
建筑.
Yeah, that's the architecture. Very good. Architecture. I know, Isaac, you're learning architecture. So again, this is more a formal way saying that there is a lot of Asian architectures, but a lot of times, the conversation vocabulary is 房子，建筑。instead of 建筑 is more a formal way to describe the buildings. All right. Oops, where did I go? Let's keep moving. All right. Just keep remember main grammar words that we use. 比 is like a comparison. Okay, comparison. 比 Very good. Yeah. So, Paulina, help with me. When you say Beijing is bigger than Shanghai, how do you say that? Paulina?
Okay.
比
北京比上海师大。
Very good. Very good. You got it. Yes, yes. So, 北京比上海大. Beijing is bigger than Shanghai. So, 比 that's the comparison there. Okay. 比较. Yeah, it's relative. Okay. Now, if you want to say city A is relatively smaller, 小 smaller compares to city B. City A is smaller compares to city B. City 是城市。All right, I'm going to go to call Elizabeth. How do you say that in Chinese?
城市 A 比较小。
哇塞! You just mastered it. Good job, Elizabeth. Okay, this is all going to give you credit. Beautiful. All right, 更 even more 更. Okay. Where is Isaac? Isaac, you're going to be my next pick. Okay. Where is he? Is he still here? I think he
here,
just.
老师。
Oh, there you go. Okay, Isaac. Elizabeth just said, city A is smaller than city B, and you want to follow up and say city D is even smaller. How do you say that? City D is even smaller. 城市 D.
比城市更小。
对 very good. Good job. Isaac, complete the whole sentence. 城市 city A compares to city B is smaller. City D is even more smaller. How do you say that? Complete the whole sentence.
A 城市比 B 城市更小。
A 城市比 B 城市小 ，B 城市更小。Got it?
嗯
Okay, good job, Isaac. All right. So we just learned the key vocabularies and the key grammar sentences, and what we are going to do right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go over some of what Tianze just teached us. And again, 北京比上海大. That is, Beijing is bigger than Shanghai. Okay, Carol, can you say Beijing is bigger than Shanghai in Chinese?
北京比上海大。
Very good, good job. Okay, I'm going to go back to Paulina, and I think Shanghai is more convenient. Convenient is 方便. How do you say that in Chinese?
我觉得上海更方便。
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Ottawa. Ottawa. All right. I want you to try this. Xi'an is more ancient than Shanghai. Ancient is 古老. Can you try? Well, you know what? Elizabeth, you give it a try.
OK，西安比上海古老。
Very nice. Beautiful. All right. Let's try this page. Okay, Isaac, get ready. If you want to say winter in the north is very cold. How do you say that?
北方的冬天很冷。
Very good. And if you want to say 非洲 Africa is warmer than Canada. And Kenya is warmer than Canada. How do you say that?
肯尼亚比加拿大很温暖。
哇塞，good job, Isaac. Good job, Isaac. Let me know if you want a recommendation letter. You are a very good student. All right. And we also talked about Sichuan. I don't know if you guys remember, back a few weeks ago, we have introduced quite a bit about the cuisines in China. And there are five major cuisines. And Sichuan is one of the one of the most significant ones, and it's known for its spicy food. So again, that is something people wants to try and discover. And yeah, like the capital cities, and if you have a chance to visit China, they're just like Xi'an. There are quite a lot historical buildings there, Asian architectures, and but Shanghai has more modern architectures instead. But anyway, I have to say, China nowadays, the construction is just like the top notch, compares to a lot of the developed, the even the developed countries in the world. All right. Okay, let's try this dialogue. Um, Paulina? Paulina? All
Yeah.
right. I am going to be A, you're going to be B. Okay? All right. So we are going to try this in Chinese. And basically, I'm going to ask, do you like Beijing or Xi'an? You're going to say, I like Xi'an even better, because it has a lot of, Asian architectures, or Asian, it is more, has more historic, architectures. So just use the sentences that's on the screen. Let's try. I'm going to be A, you're going to be B. 你喜欢北京还是西安？
我更喜欢咸，因为它更古老。
Good job, good job. Again, I really want to encourage all of you to keep the teaching material, and like I said, it has both English, Chinese, and the phonics, so you should be able to follow that easily. Elizabeth, let's try this page. I am going to be A, you are going to be B, and I am going to ask. Is Shanghai more modern compared to Beijing? And you're gonna say, yes, Shanghai is more modern and the life is more convenient there. Okay? All right. So, okay, let's try. 上海是不是比北京现代？
我觉得上海更现代，生活也比较方便。
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're doing such a great job. Okay, Carol, let's go over this vocabularies that we learned. Can you read the four major cities on the screen?
OK，北京、上海、西安、西川。
Beautiful, beautiful. Good job. All right. And Isaac, I'm going to give you a tough one. uh, all right. Let's see which one is harder. Okay. Let's use this. Isaac, you are going to say, I want to travel to different cities, including Beijing, Shanghai, and Xi'an. Okay? And I need you to say that in Chinese. Go ahead.
OK，我想去不同的城市。
包括西安、北京、上海和长乐。
哇塞！ All right, Isaac, you are graduated. Good job, good job. We didn't introduce 包括 this phrase, including. So everybody try to remember that. And Isaac, thank you for sharing that with us. All right, we are at the end of our class, and I just want to let our students know one more time. This is going to conclude for our part one class this year. And for most of our students, they are going to have their summer break, and we are going to come back towards the end of the August. And for the students, if you have any feedback and say, hey, Teacher Joe, I really think the content may be too difficult in, whatever that you have, any thoughts in your mind, let me know. And we are going to make some adjustment during the summertime. And we are thinking for the fall session, we are likely going to repeat some of the classes that we taught during our part one, up to class 16 at this point, so the students can get more comfortable rather than just rushing forward. The other thing I want to, again, encourage our students, if you have any plan to get into colleges in China or getting into any specific job roles or explore some of the opportunities that's Chinese language related. Let me know if I can be any assistant, and I would be very happy to write a recommendation letter for you. And for the students, especially our TAs, two things I want you to keep in mind. Keep track of your hours, and those are can be accumulated or contributed to your congressional award certificates if you are considering applying for that. And also, Capanova, I want to let you know there are some other programs we are trying to work on, and again, most of them are trying to help our students to advance, not just as the language teacher, but leaders in the community. And if you have any desires to explore Africa, especially, Duncan and I are working on some of the programs. Actually, Duncan is working on that, and he is, very passionate about preserving wildlife and environment. And any students who interested to become an intern, contact Duncan. And I think, again, you guys are going to learn so much from him. I don't have anything else. Any questions from the students? Anyone? Okay. If you don't have any questions, we're going to conclude this session, and please keep in, stay in contact, and we will see each other by the end of August, and hopefully we will have some more fun, all right, for the rest of the year. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
拜拜，老师，
再
谢
见。
谢。
谢谢
再
老师
见。
周老师，
老师再
周老师你
见。
好，
好的，
我是阿
你好。
婷。
等一下，
周老师，你可以有几分钟，我可以跟你交流一下吗？
可以，等一下，我先把那个 recording stop 一下。
哦，对。